Okay, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am. Very good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Did you
Good
practice
evening,
the
ma'am.
commands? All of you practice the commands of Linux or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So again, I am telling you what we have to open for Linux, running the Linux commands. JS Linux, right? This website you have to open, and you have to go to Fedora 33. We are taking the console one, and we'll click here. So some of the commands I have told you. What is the command to make a directory?
MKDIR.
MKDIR and the directory name, right? Right. You can also make multiple directories also, like I have told you. So if you press ls is the command to list the content of the directory, right? So in the blue color are your directories and in white color are the files, right? Then if you want to change to that directory or go inside that directory, you will say cd and the directory name, right? Cd and the directory name, so it will go to the that particular directory, right? ABC. And here also you can make more directory, or you can make file, whatever you want, you can make it. You know what is tilde sign here? This is your home directory, right? If I do pwd here, pwd command shows you the present working directory, right? So your present working directory is under /root/ you are inside ABC, right? That is present working directory, right? If you want to go back, so just say cd space dot dot. So one directory back, it will you will come back to your root, home directory, that is /root, right? If you want to remove the directory, rmdir east. So I've told you to remove a directory, there are two rules. The directory should be empty and you should not be inside that directory. So because that east directory we have not put anything, so it is empty, so it will be removed. So if I say ls now, the east will not be there, it is deleted, right? Remember all these commands,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And when we say if I am somewhere else and I want to go back to my home directory, you will say cd space tilde. So it will take you where? To your home directory. Whatever is your home directory, it will take you back there. Then if you want to move a particular directory somewhere, like if I want to move south to /root/abc. If I say ls now, so the south will not be there. Why it is not there? Because now it is the part of ABC. It has moved to ABC, inside ABC. MV does two works. You remember? One is rename, the other is moving. If you give the path, so it will take the thing from one directory to the other. And if you have suppose like if you want to rename a particular directory like north, I want to rename to I'm just giving an example. I'm renaming it to northern. So what will be now? North will be now renamed to northern because it is in the same directory, so it will rename the file or directory, file or directory both. Right? Any doubts? And for making a file, it is cat space greater than sign space file name. Like this. Cat space greater than sign space file name and press enter. The cursor will wait for you to put the content. Right, so I have written whatever I wanted in the file, and then to save the file, Control and D. The file is saved. To see the content of the file, cat and file name. This will show you the content of the file. Right, if you want to append to a file, cat space double greater than sign space file name, the existing file in which you want to append. So in file 1, I want to add more lines. Right, so whatever lines you want to add, then again to save it, Control D. And now if I say the content of the file is cat file name, so now the third line is also added. Right? Any doubts in this?
No, ma'am.
Right, then we have also done copy command cp, right, to copy a file like file 1 in a new file, so suppose a file 2. So if I say this, so if I say ls, so file 2 will also be created, and file 2 will, what is the content in file 2? To see the content of file 2, just simply say cat file 2 and it will show you the same content which is in file 1. So it has been copied. You can also copy the file to some other location, then you have to give the path. So cp is the command to copy a file. mv is to move a file or directory. mv we have already done with the directories, right? Then if you want to remove a file, rm and the file name. So if you say ls, the file 2 has been removed from here. rmdir is for removing a directory, rm is to remove a file, right? Then you have done, then we were saying count the number of lines, words and characters of a file, word count. So what it shows you, 3 lines, 26 words, 137 characters, right? So this is how you can do word count, and you can also run calendar command to see the current month calendar. If you want to see the whole year calendar, then you have to give the whole year calendar year also with the cal command. So cal is the command to view the calendar, right? Then you also have a command called who. It tells you who are the currently logged in users, but here there are no logged in users. It's not a server kind of a thing. Online operating system it is, so it is not showing that. Then one other is who am I. So who am I shows you who has logged in. Who is the person who has logged in? It is who. So who am I? Then you also have head and tail. If you say head -2 file 1, so it will show you the first two lines. If you say tail -2 file 1, so it will show you the bottom two lines. Just hold on for a second. Yeah, sorry. So all these commands, did you remember now we had done yesterday? Any problems with these commands?
No.
We had also done a command called PS. What does PS shows? The number of processes which are running, right? Process means anything which is in running mode. So shell is running and the process command is running, so it is showing that process ID. Then DF and DU, that is disk free. How much disk is free and how much has been used, this usage and disk free, right? That is there. Then uptime was another command. Uptime shows you the time or how much minutes a user has been using it, that kind of a thing, a summary. And top command is also there, which shows you the details about the CPU's, how the CPU percentage is being used. So if you want to stop, it will keep on running. To stop this, just press Ctrl Z and the command will stop, right? So I wanted to tell you about the command called chmod, right? Do you remember? chmod.
Yes, ma'am.
So chmod command is known as change mode command. So what is change mode? Change mode means to change the permissions. So chmod is known as change mode. It changes the permission of a file, right? So what are the permissions? There are three permissions for the file. The first is read, and read is written as R, right? Then second is write, and write is written as W, and third is execute, which is written as X. Read, write, execute, right? These are the three permissions, and there is an octal number for them. So read is 4, write is 2, and execute is 1. How much is the total? 7, right?
7.
So 0 to 7 is an octal number now. 0 to 7 are octal numbers. So these 4 to 1 are given to these read, write, execute permissions, right? Then there are three types of users also. 3 permissions, and then there are 3 types of users. The first one is owner. We can be written as U. Second is a group, that can be written as G, and others are other kind of users, which is O, UGO, right? So there are 3 kinds of users also. Owner is who has made this file, he is the owner, or the you can say the your home directory person will be the owner, because he is making the file here. And group, if you have not created a group, the group will be the same name of your home directory, and others will be O, right? Other users, if you want to give other users some permission, then also that is there. So now how does this change mode command works, right? So change mode can work in 2 ways. One is you can use chmod, right? And you can give that for owner, you can give some permission, like to give a permission, that means you will give +R. Owner, you are giving the permission plus. If you want to take away the permission, you will give minus. This is one way of giving permission. The other way is you can give permission to the owner, group, and others in the octal format. If I give permission like 6, 4, 4. Can anybody tell me what does this mean and the name of the file? What is 644? If I say 6, that means first permission, that is 6, is for the owner. Do you understand? The first permission, which is 6, is for the owner, and 4 plus 2 is 6, right? Read and write permission will be given to the owner. Do you understand?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
the second permission is for group. So group is getting only read permission, right? And the last permission is for the others, and that is also what? Read permission only. Do you understand? The three kinds of users and the permissions you can give. And if you want to give all the permissions to all the users, that is read, write, execute to three of them, to 7, 7, 7. Do you understand? Total is 7 now, 4 plus 2 plus 1. Right? So if I want to give the owner all the permissions, then 7. If I want to give group all the permissions, 7. If I want to give others all the permissions, then also 7. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is how you use the change mode command. So suppose right now I had a file 1 now. So see, ls space hyphen l. I told you yesterday, ls space hyphen l gives you what? What does it give you? Long listing, details about everything. So can you see here? First one, what is given? D, and in this it is given hyphen. Here it is D, other hyphen, and here it is D, right? So the first one tells you the type of file, that it is a directory file. The blue color ones are the directory file. D is written, and hyphen means it's a ordinary file. Can you see that? So this
Yes, ma'am.
first thing tells you the type of file, whether it is a directory file or an ordinary file. The next thing tells you the permission of the directory or file. So that this directory has read, write, execute. Owner has read, write, execute permission. Group has read, doesn't have write permission. Hyphen means no permission for write, and X means execute permission, right? Then read hyphen X means others will get read and execute, no write permission. So group and other will have no write permission, only write permission is with the owner. So all the directories have two kinds of links, so that is showing, and the name of the owner is root, and the group is also root because there is no separate group created, and the size of the directory is 59 bytes, and it was created on May 5th, and the name on time and the name of the directory. Then this file, which is bench.py. So I am just taking, we just see our file which we have created, file 1, right? Our the file 1, by default the permissions are owner will have read, write, and no execute permission, and group and others will have only read permission and no write and execute permission. Can you see that? The file permission, right? So now if I want to change this permission, I want that the owner should get all the permission, read, write, execute. Group should have permission as read, write, and others should have only read permission. So what can you give is chmod. What should I give to the owner? Read, write, execute of all the permissions I want to give.
7.
7. And to the group, if I want to give read and write permission but no execute permission, then
6.
6, and only read permission will be 4 to others, right? And file 1, right? Name of the file. So I have done that, no error has come. I again see ls space hyphen l long listing. So see your file is having read, write, execute permission as owner, read, write for the group, and read only for the others. Can you see that? And why this file color has been turned to green? Because executable file will be in green color. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why the color has been become green. So this way you can change the permission of a file. That is known as change mode command. Right?
Ma'am, why are we not seeing the permissions for the other group, others?
No, you can change the permission. I just told you.
No. We are not seeing here. There's
not,
read, write, execute.
we are given 4 na, so 4 means only read. So only read has come.
Okay, so there's no dash between them right now. Between
There is no dash. There is dash na, read hyphen hyphen.
no, just before that. Between
Nahin, for the group you are given 6. That means read and write permission, no execute permission. Do you understand?
I understand that. Why did the dash disappear?
Where did the dash disappear? I am not.
Between
Here.
owner and group. Between owner and group.
Because here hyphen means no execute permission. Here hyphen means no write and execute permission.
Okay.
So
I
you have
understand.
now given
The dashes are absence
no
of permissions.
Yeah.
Absence of permissions. Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
That's why. Right? So any problems with the commands?
No, ma'am.
So we have just gone through many commands right now, which I told you. I don't know diff command will work or not. We just try it. Suppose I make again a copy of file 1, file 2, right? And so my file 2 has been made. So now I just see if the difference in file 1 is there with file 2. Doesn't show anything. Doesn't show anything, that means there is no difference. Both the files are the same content and same things. Do you understand? Do you understand? Displays the lines that differ between two given files. So I don't have any lines now which differ because I have copied the file. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So it is not showing me anything, right? If it had been different, then it will show. Suppose if I say diff file 1 and bench.py. So it will show me all the lines which are different. All the lines are different, right or wrong? In both the files, first file has this is my second Linux class, Linux has kernel, and this is first file, and the second file has a Fibonacci series Python code. Do you understand? So all the lines are different in both the files. Do you understand that?
Ma'am, here FIB means file in bench.
What?
Ma'am, FIB means file in bench.
Fi, nahi, this
Yes, ma'am.
is the content of this file.
Yeah. A file in bench FIB.
This bench.py file has this content and file 1 has this content. So they are not similar na, and no lines are similar. Everything is different now. So all the lines it is showing for the first file has these and the second file has these lines.
Okay.
So that is the difference. So it shows you the difference in two files. So if you have same file which I have copied in file 2, so it was not showing me any difference. It was not showing me anything na here, because there is no difference in the lines. Both are same. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So that's why. That is what diff command is about. Right. If you are working on suppose a terminal that is on a Linux system, and if you press exit, so your process will be terminated and you will be logged out of the system. But we are not working on a terminal, na? Exit also works here, but I don't know. Exit command will not be found here. So it is working. Log out, there are stopped jobs. So everything jobs have been stopped here. Right? Exit command is also there. Then find command also I told you to find a particular file. You can use find command. Grep command also I told you, right? Remember, find and grep.
Yes.
Find, suppose you want to find a file with starting with F. So you will say find F asterisk. Asterisk means any number of characters after F. So it is showing you file 1, file 2. If I say find A asterisk, so it is showing me directories ABC or ABC this, right? If I say find asterisk, so what it will show me all the files. You understand?
Yes.
Any number of files with any characters. So that is what find command does. And what does grep does is, suppose you want to find a particular word, like I want to find Linux in file 1. Where have Linux appeared in file 1? So it will give me all the lines where Linux is there. Can you see that? It is marked with red color. Right? If you want to count how many times Linux has appeared, so you have to use the option called grep and Linux and the file name. So it will count. -C option means count how many times Linux has appeared. So how many lines the Linux have appeared, in what lines. Right? So that is grep. Head and tail I have told you, ls I have told you. Man command also I have shown you. Right? So man command, what does man command do? It is a manual on particular command. So whatever command manual you want to see, just say man and space the command name for which you want to see the manual. It takes a little time. So this is the manual. CHMOD never changes the permission or symbolic link. These are the details about the command. Change the mode of each file to read this. There are also options available, -C, -F, -V options are also available here. So all the things they are giving you about the command. If you want to get out of this, just press Q for quit and you will come back to your command prompt. Right? Then you also have more or less. Now where does more or less work is, suppose you have a file of 15 or 20 pages, right, a long file it is, and you want to see the page, suppose you are reading and in next line you want to read the which is on the next page, so one by one the line keeps on increasing as when you press enter. Right, so that way, if otherwise press spacebar to bring up the next screen. Right, if you press enter, so one line will be next one line will be displayed, and if you press spacebar, so next screen will be displayed, or you can say next page will be displayed. So that is more. And what is less? So it is similar to more. In that it displays the contents of file on your screen. Unlike more, less allows backward and forward movement within the file. So more is only forward movement, but less you can move forward and backward both. Right? So that is less and more. Then MV we have done. Password also I told you, you can change the password with PASSWD command password. So it will tell you that you want to change the password of your super user, then it will ask for a new password. Right? PWD RM remove the file. Then RMDIR is removing a directory, right? Any doubt in this? Any doubts in these commands?
No, no.
So maybe I don't know, in your assignments also are the questions asked for the Linux command?
Yes, sir.
So what all commands are asked? What all commands are being asked in that?
One is history.
What?
History
Date,
command.
uptime, disk usage.
What? This usage.
Then date command, uptime command,
Hmm.
head command, tail command.
So you are conversant with all the commands now, na?
Yes.
There is no problem. Any problems?
No.
So this is what your first unit was. The first unit which had Linux commands and the installation of Fedora and Windows was there, and about your hardware devices and motherboard. Right. This was your first unit. Any problems in this? Any problems you are facing in this?
No, ma'am.
Right. Now, if I'm just closing this, if you have doubts still, please you are free to ask. The second unit which you have in your lab manual is, I think, word processing software. That is MS Word. Let us see. Yeah, word processor. Right. So what is a word processor? What is a word processor? Where you can edit, create, and save the document or not? It's a software package which lets you
Yes,
edit the document, save the document, print the document. Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
So that is a word processor. So the example, there are many software or text editors are also known as word processors. Which is one of the text editors in your Windows Notepad, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So there also you can write text, but not so much of formatting is there, but still cut, copy, paste and all that you can do, bold you can do. Right. So here they are talking about how you will go for MS Word. Right. So they are teaching you 2007, Office 2007, I think. Right. So I probably have that. I'm just opening it. I don't know it will open or not. I'm just seeing it. Yeah, with the publisher. Office 2007. Otherwise, we can go for this 2013 version also. This is one of the 2016 version have also come, right? So what they are there in your book is the older version, that is 2007. It is configuring. So we'll start with from here only, right? We should go for from here only. So suppose this ribbon is there also in 2007 also. So you have these are your menus. Can you see that? File menu,
Yes,
home,
ma'am.
insert, design, page layout, references, mailing, review, and view. These are your menus, right? And above it is the, what is this, title bar, which is having document one word, right?
Right, ma'am.
And you have save button, undo button, and refresh or repeat button. And here you have help. Here you have ribbon display option. If you want to display the ribbon, what are the different options? This is known as the ribbon. This thing is your ribbon. This is minimize, maximize, and the cross button, that is close button. Right. So in your home, you have cut, copy, paste, and format painter. All these options are there. You have font, where you can select different kinds of font and the size of the font. There is bold, italic, underline. Then there is strike off. Then here it is subscript and superscript. What is subscript and superscript? X to the power 2 is superscript, and X at the base it is 2, then it is a subscript. So shortcut key is also given. Control plus equal to will be subscript, and control plus shift plus plus will be superscript, right?
Superscript.
So that is there. Then increase, if you want to increase the font, then it is control plus greater than sign, or you can press A here. Or you decrease the font, that is control plus less than sign. So that is decrease, or you can press here. Then this is what? Change case. That means you want to change the case from uppercase, lowercase, or right. So that case you can change. Then if you want to clear all the formatting what you have done, like font or something, then you can clear the formatting. You can also give font color, that is color to this font. Suppose I give the color to this font as red. So that color you can change, see, right?
Right.
So there are different color formats which you have. You can have more colors also, and you can choose the color you want. That can also be done. So that is there. You have highlighting color, text highlight. If I want to highlight this, just press this, so it will be highlighted like this, right? It is not font. It is not font color like this. Font color is the font will become red color. But here what you have written is black color. It will remain black only. The background of that will be highlighted. So you can have any other highlight color if you want. You have to select that. Right? So any other you want, you can select that color. This is what text effects and typography is there. You can also change the typography settings to enable some flair or some type of things you want which should be changed. Like here it should be like this, so you can change that. But you have to first remember to select that portion and then do that. So it will come like that. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
The way the things are there, right? So you can select from that. There are other options also, and you can change the styling and figures and glow, how much it should glow, reflection, shadow, outline, whatever you want, you can change from here. Right? I think it has opened. Right? So this is your Office 2007. So here also we were doing these things we have seen, right? There also, right? So whatever you are writing, right? So you want to change the font, just you can change the font here, right? Whatever font you want. You can have different kinds of, can you see the effects on the text? Right? You can change the font.
Yes,
You can also increase the font size. How much size you want, you can increase that, decrease that accordingly. Here also, increasing and decreasing can be done from here also. Decreasing, right? And if you want to do bold, right? So it is already bold. You want to do italic, you want to do underline, right? Control, if you want, always remember the shortcut keys also. Control B is for bold, right? And control I is for italic,
italic,
and control U is for
underline.
underline, right? So that is there. Then I've told you highlight and font color can also be done. If you want to strike off this, a kind of line which strike off this line, so you can do this. See, the strike off line has come. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? If you want a subscript to be added, suppose if I go to the next line and I say X and here I want a subscript. So I'll just press subscript and you can press 2. So this kind of a thing will come. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you want a superscript, so just press this, and if you press this, so it will be superscript. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then effects, so we have seen that. Otherwise, if you want, you can also go here and open the font dialog box. So this is the font dialog box. You have font types here, you have font style, bold, italic, underline here, you have size here, you have font color here, underline style, underline color also you can change. That also, that is option there. There is strike through, which was here also, shortcut. Double strike through, superscript, subscript, shadow, outline, emboss, engrave. So all these options you can say. Then character spacing options are also there. How much space should be in between the characters, that is also there. Right? So font dialog box appears from here. Right? When we talk about cut, copy, paste, so if I want to copy this, what will I press? Control C, right?
C.
And I want to paste somewhere, say Control V, right? Which is pasting here. What is there? What is format painter? Do anybody knows? If you want to cut it, Control X. If you want to paste it, Control V. Cut and paste, right? Copy paste is different from cut paste. Everybody understands that,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So suppose I change the font here to something, and I remove the bold, I remove the underline, and I want this formatting to be copied on this also. So format painter, what it does is whatever formatting you have done, you just select the thing which formatting you want to copy, select format painter and put it on the other part which the same font you want or same formatting you want, and it will be done. Do you understand? Whatever formatting was done in the previous line will be copied to the other lines also. That is format painter, right? Then you have for bullets, you have bulleted list, right? Dot dot dot. You have numbered list, right? Any problems in this? If you want something to be in bullets means what? Without numbers. Some right, some kind of things you want to write. So list of things you want to write. For that you can do that. So list of things. You can also change the bullets also. There are different types of bullets available. So whatever bullet you like, you can give. Can you see that? Right? You can also define a new bullet, your own bullet also. You can take a picture from internet or whatever, and you can put it as a bullet also. That is also a symbol also can be taken as a bullet like this. If I take this as a bullet, so see, can you see that? Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So this kind of bulleted can be done, or if you want numbered list, so you can also do numbered list. The numbered list is this one. So numbering list will be 1, 2, 3. There are other ABC. This 1.1 is there. One circular bracket is there. Roman numbers are there. Alphabets are there. Small alphabets are there with dot and with circular, and small Roman numbers are there. So any kind of lit, or you can also set your numbering list yourself also. Do you understand about
Yes,
the
ma'am.
numbered list, right? Then you can also have multi-level list. What is a multi-level list? Where you have under one you have one more option, right? That kind of a list. Under one also there are multiple options. Under one A also there are multiple options. So that kind of a list, if you want, you can have multi-level list also. But it is not necessary that you select this thing and do. You can also put your own. Suppose if I am not writing here, I'm not taking 1, 2, 3 from here. I am putting my own. So that can also be done, right? Like this. Can you understand?
Yes.
So it's not a
No,
problem.
ma'am.
No, ma'am. What did you not
Ma'am, please
understand?
explain this again.
See, you can yourself also put na 1, 2, 3 or this circular bracket and Roman numbers. I have put myself. You understand?
Yes, yes.
It doesn't matter. You take it from here. You can also put yourself. But bullets you have to take it from here. Bullets you cannot put here, right? This bullet one you cannot put here. So you have to select it and you can change the bullets. This not numbered one. This one you have to select. But for the number one, you can give yourself. Number one can be given like I say 1 dot. So anything you put here, so that can be put. It will automatically increment the number list. That you can put yourself. Right? Then if you want, this text is generally by default. What is alignment? Do anybody knows what is alignment?
No.
Nobody knows what is alignment? From where your line will start is known as alignment. This is left aligned. In a document, right? If I just reduce the size, if I say this, from see there, if I put the ruler here, these are the margins. These are the indent margins from where your typing will start. Right? You can also decrease or increase the indent. Like here you can move it, this kind of a symbol you can move it here, so you are decreasing the indent. If you increase it, bring back here, you are increasing, so your typing will start from this indent and end at this indent. Do you understand? From the ruler point.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
here also,
Ma'am, can we move this is my first class only?
what?
Can we move this line? This is my first class only. If you want to
Yeah.
move it to the left.
You can move to the left, you can move to the right.
No, this first line only.
First line I didn't understand. No, all the things are moving now. Only this line you want to move.
Yes, ma'am.
Then select that line. But everything will be moved now, because indentation is generally moved, all the things are moved in that way. Right? We'll see that, but generally all the indent is
Ma'am,
created in a way. What?
there is buttons to change a single line, center, right, and
You
left.
can take with the tab key, you can move it wherever you want, the other lines. Right? Press the tab key, so your indent will be moved. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can move the
Ma'am,
indent.
indent can be moved for single lines by indentation itself, I think.
Yeah. You can. We are moving it with tab also. No
Can we
problem.
move it with ruler?
With roller, I'm not sure, because after selecting it is not getting moved for one. It is getting moved for one line. Just select that line and then move it. Select that particular line and then move it. Right? Right? Any problems?
No, ma'am.
And here also, top and bottom also, you have indentation. From here your line will start from the top. If you want to decrease it, you can decrease that. Or at the bottom also it is there. Can you see that? So up to that level it will end. Your first page will end here only. You want to increase that, you can increase. Right? That is indentation. Right? So what we were talking about was, what I was talking about, alignment. So my text generally alignment of the text by default is left. Can you see that it is left aligned? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. You start with whatever you write in a page also. Even if you are writing, you write from left to right now.
Yes, ma'am.
So left, by default it is left alignment. If you want to change the alignment, you can do center. Can you see that line has come to center?
Yes, ma'am.
You can have right alignment. This is right alignment. You can have justified. What is justified? Anybody knows that? If I keep on writing here, so justified means your left and right alignment will be same. Can you understand? No. Can you see this? Your
If
left
the whole line is
alignment.
spelled, if the whole line is spelled, it will by default come in the center.
No, not in the center. Center is not any option in your
The
justified.
alignment will look the same if
Just
the line is
see,
spelled.
see. I tell you. When you do left align, can you see that here the difference is coming, right? Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
And if I do right alignment, here the difference is coming,
Yes, ma'am.
right? If I do justified, the difference of what was happening will not be there. Left and right.
Not left and right only.
Do you understand?
It will align properly.
It is aligned properly. That is what justified is. Center so means in between the center it will come like this. So that is what not that is not the thing. Justified arranges the left and right alignment. Makes the left and right alignment both the same, right?
Yes.
Now can you understand the alignment part?
Yes.
Right? If you want to increase the line spacing, see, you can increase the line spacing to 1.15. See, your in between the lines, your spacing will increase 2.0. Can you see that? 3.0. How much line spacing it is taking? Can you see that or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
This is 1. So if you want to increase the line spacing, you can do that, right? And indentation, decrease the indent. I have already told you. This is decreasing and this is increasing. Now indent will not increase from here because our indent is set here. Can you see that? The ruler indent. The maximum is this much. If I move it here, so your indent will increase here. Can you see that? This is your final destination of increasing an indent, and decreasing will be like this. So these two are increasing and decreasing the indent, right? Then what is A to Z is sorting. Suppose here I have these lists and I want to sort it in alphabetical order. Ascending or what is ascending and descending? Anybody knows that? What is
Ascending means
Smaller to bigger.
from the smallest to the highest, and descending means from the highest to the lowest,
Is to the
right? Alphabetically,
Yes.
if I say from A to Z is ascending and descending is Z to A,
Yes, yes.
right? So now see this thing has changed now. FHS. Earlier it was something else. HFS. Right? So you if you have a list or something and you want to do have the list in some sorted order, you can select this one, A to Z, or numbering if you want, that can be selected. If I do descending, so descending will be SHF. Can you see that?
Yes.
Right? You can also put a shading to a particular thing. You can put shading also here. See, this kind of a shading if you want. Background will be changed. Can you see that? So
Yes,
that can be done. You want some border to be put. A border can be put in the text, right? This text is now inside a border, so that can be done. So these are the options. You can also open paragraph dialog box also from here, and the same options will be appearing which you have seen. Now here your spacing you can spacing you can increase decrease from here also, like this. Your point wise it will be increased. If you want multiple or 1 point line, double line spacing, whatever, you can do that. Then here we will not be talking about the line and page break. We'll talk about that later. But indent and spacing you can do from here also. The same things which we talked about can be done from dialog box also. Then what is this styles? What are these styles? The way of writing your content is your styles, right? So you can have heading style. See, it has changed to heading style, this one. Can you see that? This kind of a heading, this kind of a heading, this kind of a heading, what kind of heading you want, right? These are the different styles which they are giving. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can change the styles from here also. You can change the color also. There are different types of colors, gradient colors you want, that can be changed. You can set the font also, Verdana, whatever font you want. Right, so this is there. Then what is find and replace? Suppose you want to find a particular word in your Word document, right? I want to find this, right? So it see this is highlighted. Can you see that? So it is saying Word has finished searching the selection. So it will find out wherever this word is appearing. So it will find out that word. If you want to replace this with the, I'm just giving an example. Find this and replace with the. So replace all if I do, it is saying you have two replacements of this. So I said yes and I closed it. So see, this has, here it has become the, here it has become the. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can
Yes,
find
sir.
and replace also. Then you can also select all the objects is Control A is for selection, that also you can do, right? Selecting all the things in the document, right? Control A for selection, right? Any problems in this? Any problems?
No, ma'am.
Then
No, ma'am.
when we talk about insert menu, so you have kind of a cover page, insert a fully formatted cover page that is already available. A blank page you want to insert, that is also there. Or what is a page break? Suppose I want to break a page here. That means I want from here the next page should appear. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right? So I will put page break here. So I will go where? To the next page. Do you understand? Now from here I won't, if I write something, it will not let me write there, because I have from here my page break was there. Do you understand? Do you understand that? Wherever you put
Yes, ma'am.
page break now, it will not let you write anything after this thing. Here the empty portion you won't be able to write. You will go directly to the next page because you have put page break there. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? So that is one of the options. If you want to insert a table, so there is a table option here. So you can have how many rows and columns you want. Suppose you want 4 rows and 4 by 4. If I'm just giving you here we have taken five rows and 3 columns and 3 rows. So here this kind of a table will be inserted. You can have whatever you want. I'm just giving an example. So this kind of a table you can create. If you want to increase, suppose you want more rows to be added, you can press here tab button. Keep on pressing the tab button, your increment will be there for number of rows will be increased. Or you can go here in the layout, right? Two table tools appear when you insert a table. A table tool will appear in your menu. A table tool will appear, and in that you will have layout. And in layout, you can insert below. You can insert as many rows below. You can delete the rows also. Delete row, delete column, delete cell. So there are different things. So you can delete also, right? If you insert above, before this you want to insert, you can insert that. So above this line you have inserted. You can insert left or right also if you want to insert to the left. So to the left it has inserted. To the right if you want, you can insert to the right. Suppose I want to insert to the right here. So right insertion is there. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? If you want to merge two cells, suppose you want to merge them, you can merge both the cells. See, both of them have been made one. Can you see? Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
merge. You can split it. So you can split it again, right? So this you can split the table also in 2 parts. That is also there. So if you want the table to be split like this, I have put my cursor here, so it was split from this portion. So that is what your layout is telling you. There are other grid. If you want the grid lines to be viewed, or there are other properties of the table. So how much row height and column width you want for this, you can choose. That is also there, right? Then you can auto fit or resize the column width based on the size of the content. That is auto fit to contents, you can say. So whatever content you write, the column will be automatically fit to that content, right? You can increase and decrease your row height and column width accordingly, bigger or lower from here also, right? Then distribute columns and rows that distribute the height of the selected. The same thing which it is doing. You want to distribute them according to their height, or according equally between them. So that also you can do. Then here the way alignment, the text will be written. You want it top align. You want it center align, top center align, or top right align. Top means in this cell it will be top left align, top center align, and top right align. This means center left align, center align, and center right align. This means bottom left align, bottom center align, and bottom right align. Can you understand what does this mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
The location of
If you have that kind of a table where you want top and bottom things to be adjusted, you can take that. Then direction of text. Suppose I want this text to come in this direction. Can you see the direction change?
Yes, ma'am.
right? So whatever direction you want, you can change the direction of the text also from here. Then if you want to margin the top, bottom and left, right cell margins, these cell margins, if you want to change, you can also put the top, bottom, right and left margins also you can change, right? That is there. Then again, if you want, if you have written, suppose here, I have written 1, 2, here I have written 5, here 4, here 8, here 3, here 9. I'm just giving an example. And I want to sort it. So here you can put accordingly, sort the numbers in ascending order. So it will be sorted in ascending order. Can you see that? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is there. So you can also have repeat the head rows on every page. Suppose your table is too much big, right? Do you understand? Your table is too much big that it is coming on the second page also. The part of the table is coming on the second page also. So if you want to repeat these headers on the second page also, repeat these headers, the serial number, name and all that, then you can use this repeat header row. Then it is not enabled right now, it is disabled because I don't have so much of content that it is going to the second page. Can you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? If you want to convert this table to text, then you have to press this convert to text. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So then you will say convert to text. So you want tab spaces in between the text. After conversion, you can select that, or commas or paragraph marks, whatever you want. So it will see tab spaces have been, table has disappeared. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this kind of an option you can say, right? Just delete it. So one thing which is important in the table, everybody should know that, like we were writing serial number and name of the student, and suppose this is subject 1, this is subject 2 and this is subject 3, and one more we add to the right, that is total. Right? Understood? Suppose here I am giving 1 and I am giving marks in the subjects. So you can also have, like you used to do calculations in Excel, here also you have formula. Can you see that in the layout there is a formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Just use that formula and you have to say sum left. If you want from top to bottom, you will say sum above. Right now I have values in the left. Can you see that 79, 80, 67 are on the left side, hai na? Right? On the left side of total are these values. So sum equal to sum left you will say, and say okay, so it will calculate the total. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can put the values here and you can again you will use a formula and some not sum above. You don't want to do it sum above, you will do sum left. So this is sum left and you want the grand total now. So now your formula will be equal to sum above. These two you want to add. Do you understand? Sum above. So these two has been added. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
in a table also you can use this formula option and you can calculate in Word document, right? And also you can also have design thing also. Suppose you want this kind of a table, this table design you want, this table design, whatever table design, there are many table designs there. Whatever table design you like, you can put your table design to that level, right? You can also have shading and border options. Shading options are there, right? Whatever cell is selected, can you see the shading being changed?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
Shading option is there. Then border, whatever border options you want to apply to this, you can also change that, right? And the line of the border can also be increased if you select this table. I don't know what effect it is making. Right now for this design, so it is not changing the table design actually, right? So there are different kinds of design. If you want to draw your own table, you can select the border, how much lines, what kind of border lines should appear if you want to make your own table. So whenever you want to make your own table, so to see if I am making my own table, the design line, the border line has come here. Can you see that?
Yes,
So if you are making your own table with draw table, you can select the lines automatically. You can also erase it. The draw table option can also be erased like this, right? Right? Any problems? Any problems with the table?
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No? Then you can also insert picture. Any picture you can insert from your system. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Any picture you want to insert, you can insert from your this system, and the picture will appear here. Now suppose if I insert some picture, suppose I am inserting this picture, it has come here. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now
yes,
this picture will not move here and there. So how to make this picture move? So you have text wrapping or position. So you can say position. So see the image is now able to move. So you can put it wherever you want. You can move the image now. First, when you insert the image, it is not movable. Do you understand? To move the image, either you position it or you text wrap it. Right? You can also put border to the image. Can you see that? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put the border to the image also. That is also there. No problems in that. Right? So you can also brighten the image thing also. See the changes are coming. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So brightness or sharpness, compress, or you can compress the picture also, contrast also, recolor also. So this kind of a thing you can do. Change the picture means you will take different picture. You can also have picture shape, different shape also you can have. See, can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
The border shape has changed. So different kind of picture shapes you can select. That is also there. Picture border also you can change. The border color has been changed to that, whatever color you want. Right? Picture effect also, suppose if you want a glow effect, can you see? Reflection effect. So different kinds of effects you can see here, glowing effect and reflection effect have come. So different kinds of things you can do with your picture, right? If you have written, if your picture is behind some text or behind some thing, right now my picture is not behind anything, so you can bring to front also or send to back also. That is also there, right? You can align also the picture, align, you can put it right now, put it on center, or you can put it on the left side, right? You can align on the top or the bottom, right? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is one thing. Where has it gone now? It has come here. So see reflection. The reflection option is here it is coming. So this kind of a thing. What is cropping a picture means? If I want to crop this picture, what does that mean? Cropping means like this, you want your picture to be cropped or come to. So this is what cropping is. You want to remove some part from the picture. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is known as cropping. So I have cropped the picture now.
Ma'am, can we change the background?
Can you?
Can we change the background of picture?
The background, which background you are talking about? The picture background, this one.
Yes, ma'am.
This cannot be changed because it's the part of the picture. You can change the border thing, but the picture background cannot be changed because picture originally is that kind of a picture.
You
Having
can
this
change
color.
color curves, but you can't change any background.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Then you can also have increase or decrease your height and width of this picture. That is also there. So these are the picture tools which are available to you. Do you understand? If you insert a picture, these are the picture tools which will be there. The picture tool menu will appear whenever you insert a picture. Table tool will appear whenever you insert a table. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have inserted a picture. Now what is a clipart? Can anybody tell me what is clipart?
A database of small images inside
And
Word.
cliparts are predefined pictures.
Yes, in your office package there are predefined collection of pictures. Like if I write here, I don't know whether it will give me or not. Some pictures of children have come. So suppose I click on this. So see, it is appearing here. Can you see that?
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
see the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
You can also move your decrease the size of the picture from here also. Yes, see this. I'm decreasing the picture size. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So this also you can do. You can also turn the picture from like this with this green round. This green round changes the way you want your picture to appear. Can you see that? So same way here you have inserted a clipart. Clipart can also be done the same way. You can change wherever the alignment you want, right? You can increase or decrease the size of the picture, right? So again the same picture to format tool will be there for this picture also. This is a clipart, which is already inside your MS Office package. Some pictures are there which you can, or collections are there which you can search and put it in your Word file. Then what are shapes? Right, shapes. So I told when we were doing algorithms, so I used the shapes option also, right? Right or wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
So shapes, you have different kinds of shapes. You have text box, you have a line, you have arrow, you have rectangle, oval, rhombus type, or triangle, whatever. These are the different kinds of shapes you have, and you can use them as and when you require to make a diagram or something like that. So you can use that, right? So suppose if I am using this banner kind of a thing. See, can you see that shape? If you want to add text into that, just simply right click on it and say add text, and you can write here. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So you want to increase the font, you can increase the font also. You can put it at the center align. You can have font color also, whatever. Right? So any shape you can take. There's no problem. Any shape you can take. You want to draw a diagram with these shapes, you can do that. Right? So shape is not a problem, right? Then also one more thing you have is your smart art. Right? What is smart art?
Ma'am, diagrams and flowcharts.
Yes, they are actually different kinds of diagrams are there. Like if you want, these are all the diagrams. If you want list kind of a thing, that ABCDs kind of a thing, listing kind of a thing should come. So there are different kinds of diagrams there. Like you want process kind of a thing should be there. Like this, like in a water cycle, I want to show from this process it goes to this process or something like that. Then these are the diagrams which are there. Then if you want to show a cycle, see a cycle kind of a diagrams are there. You want to show hierarchy like in an organization manager, this, that. So you can show a hierarchical diagram, relationship diagrams are there, right? Matrix diagrams are there and pyramid diagrams are there. Can you see that? So if I want, suppose I want this pyramid diagram, so it will appear here and you will write your text here, right? Like we were writing registers, these are the fastest. Then after registers are your cache, right? And then you have primary memory. If you want to have one more added to it, then what will you do? I want one more added to it, then what will I do? Here, can you see that? Smart art tool will appear. Then again add another one, add shape will add another one, and I say secondary memory. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be my diagram. So these are the smart art options you have. You can change the color if you want, different color formats if you want, you can change the colors. Right? You can add bullets also if you want, but we don't want that. Right? Then your layout is not right now there because you have selected one. You can also have different options like this. There are different kinds of options available, layouts available. You can use that. These are the different things, and other formats are also there, like the way of writing or the things are there. The same things can be put here. You want to change the shape, you can change the shape also. That is there. These are the different options you have for the smart arts, whatever you want. You want to insert a chart, you can insert a chart also. Column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, these are the different kinds of charts. So if I suppose want column chart to be inserted, right? So select that. It will ask me to put the data in Excel like this. Can you see that? Excel will also get opened when you insert a chart. So whatever you are writing, you want the data to be changed. So change the data here. It will be reflected here. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so you can change the data here and the chart will have that kind of an option. So for every chart you will have Excel will be opened if you are making a chart. So if you want to change the chart type, you can change the chart type to something else. Suppose I want to change it to this, you can change that, right? Then other options are also available. Layout is there. You can have the chart title added. So this is the here you can write your chart title, whatever title you want, right? If you want your legend to be displayed, you can show the legend which is already showing. And primary horizontal axis it is showing already. right? If you want to show the data labels, what values they are displaying, you can show that. So there are different kinds of options available for chart also. So you can insert chart also here, right? Then you can also insert hyperlink. What is an hyperlink?
Ma'am, a URL.
Web address.
URL, right? So you can have the URL inserted, whatever current folder or browser or file you want to make a hyperlink, you can do that, or you can write the address here and do that. Also, you can insert that particular address also. Or if you simply write here some website name, it automatically comes in hyperlink. Can you see that? It automatically comes in hyperlink, whatever you write, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you can also bookmark certain things, bookmark some location or bookmark certain level. So if you want to put a bookmark here, you can select that, right? So bookmark name, you can say website, type, and add. So here your bookmark is added, right? So that is a website, right? So you can also delete the bookmark if you want, right? So that is there. Then there is cross reference. Cross reference means items such as heading, figures, and tables are inserting a cross reference such as see table 6 below or turn to page 8. If you want this, suppose if this google.co.in should take you to some other place, right? Cross reference, some other place, suppose here, right? So you can do that. Do you understand what cross reference means? That this link will refer to this page or this text. So that kind of a thing you can do. You can also put header and footer. What is header and footer?
We
This
can
is
add
a
page number and date.
yeah.
Heading.
You can have the document title here, or you can have the date here added, whatever you want. Page number added, right? So I am adding like MS Word, right? If you want that your page number should also be added here, you can put the page number top. Top only if we do. So here the page number have been added. So accordingly, all the pages will have the page number. Whatever you want the text to be added, page numbers to be added, date and time to be added, you can put that. That is the page number and date and time have come. So this is a header, and at the bottom is the footer. Can you see that? What is this? This is your footer. So here also, if you want, you can have page numbers added at the bottom of the page, or whatever you want, you can put in. So these are header and footer. Can you understand that? Header and footer, right? Page numbers otherwise also you can add. They will be added in the header and footer automatically from here, right? Then you also have, you can insert a text box also, like this, simple text box like this. You have to just type whatever you want. A text box can be added, and if you want a color design to be given to that text box, you can give that. Can you see that? Right? You can add the 3D effect also. Can you see? So different kinds of things are available, so you can have that added also. Text box also you can add. What else is there? In the insert menu. You can have quick parts, insert reusable pieces of content, including field document properties such as title and author or any performative snippets you create. So basically, quick parts are those parts if you want that these parts should be reusable, right? Document property field you can put that, but this is generally not used actually. So it is saying use reusable pieces of content if you want to put, that is there. If you want to have insert word art, do you know what is word art? A format of writing text, right? A bigger format, like I am writing line X. Right? If I write line X, where has it gone? See, this way. Again, it will not move anywhere. Then what will you do? In text wrapping, either say square or in position, you can say whatever you want. So it will now it will be able to move, right? Wherever you want to take it, right? You can also change the word art format accordingly you want. It is a bigger kind of a font if you want a particular text to appear like that, so you can select that. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
This is word art, right? Then if you have certain text and you want to drop caps, what does that mean? Drop caps, what does that mean? Anybody can tell? What is drop caps? Caps lock, if it is in caps lock, it will be dropped basically. Suppose if I here put W capital, can you see that? The first letter how it is coming? Drop cap, do you understand what if I say none, it will be normal, right? If I say drop means a bigger W and down it will come. Can you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That kind of a thing is drop cap, right? Then there is signature line. If you want that whatever your document is and you want to have a signature line of your own in header or footer, so that signature line can be added in every document which you create. Do you understand? So that can also be done. Then date and time, if you want to insert, you can insert date and time anywhere you want. Whatever date and time you want to select, it will be inserted. You want to insert an object, an embedded object, text from a file, from file you want to insert, or some object you want to insert. So object can be an Excel sheet, object can be a chart, object can be a PDF file, whatever. You understand what an object is? If you want to insert a PDF document here, you can insert that through object. If you want to insert an Excel document here, you can insert that from object. Do you understand? Do you understand or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to insert a Adobe document or PDF document, so it will ask for the location of that document. See, so that can be done, but I'm not doing that right now. You can use that object one. Then this is also important. This equation and symbol, right? So what does equation and symbol do is, if you have can you write this kind of an equation in Word? Can you write this kind of an equation in Word?
No, ma'am.
No. So for that reason, you have been provided with the equation facility, right? Sigma k is equal to this kind of or you can make your own equation also, right? so that whatever expansion of some binomial theorem, Fourier series, you can make your own also. Like here, if you want e to the power x or something you want to be added, you can do that. I'll just moving it. So here, if you want to add your own equation, so e to the power x, you want what kind of thing you want here, you can put that, right? You want x to the power 2, e to the power 2, whatever, subscript, superscript, whatever format you want, you can take from here. Like here, this kind of a thing has appeared, right? Then if you want fraction to be displayed, dy by dx, so dy by dx will be there. You want integral to be there, so you can have integral also, and here you can put the value as, I'm just giving an example, x, right? So here I am saying -1 or something like that. Here, whatever you can say 1, and here this x, right? Can you see how I am making the equation?
Yes, ma'am.
So this kind of a thing is available to you. There are different kinds of symbols available to you to make a equation. So if your assignment has a question of making an equation, does it have? No, I don't think so. Right. So this you can opt for these things for making an equation. So it will appear like an equation only. Right. And what are symbols? If you want some symbols to appear, right? Right. If you want sigma symbol, if you want font symbol or euro or something like that. So all those symbols which you don't have on your keyboard can be taken from here. Right. I don't know, maybe rupee symbol I have it in my, here it is not there, but in Excel it probably would be there. So rupee symbol also you can add and you can use it. That symbol is also there. So there are different kinds of symbols which you have, which you can use and put it wherever you want those symbols to be put. You can use it from here, right? So there are different font symbols also, like this. There are different font symbols also. You can select that particular thing and you can add it. Right? Any problems? Any problems up till now? Home and insert.
Okay.
Right? In the next class, we will be doing page layout, references, mailing. Right? These options we will study. What are the other options in this? Right? Mailing, we have to do mail merge. That is important. How to do mail merge, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do anybody knows what is mail merge?
It
Anybody
takes a
knows
lot
that?
of data from, we can create contacts from of all the email addresses that we have in our mail,
Yeah.
and there are other functionalities as well that I do not know.
See, suppose you are a manager of a company and you want to invite all the employees to some kind of a meeting or to some kind of a function, whatever it may be. So you won't individually write to letters individually with their name and all that. You keep on writing that letter. Tell me. Suppose you have 100 employees, right? And you want to give everybody a meeting notice, right? So you will individually write to each and every employee that Mr. So and so, you are invited to this. No, na? Right? What will you do?
Mail merge.
You will mail merge it. That means you have name and address and all that of each employee, email address or whatever it may be, and you will prepare one letter with the options, whatever options I'll tell you are available. You will write one letter, and that is not designated to any person. The only the parts of that mail merge will be taken, and when you merge that file with the database of or contacts of your people, it will automatically make individual letters for all those people. You understand? That is known as mail merge. So that is it, right? So today, any problems you're faced with doing any practical work? I don't think so, generally. So everybody has
I
put
have
their
a question.
yeah.
Ma'am, regarding that ruler, you changed the ruler vertically, na, ma'am. I mean,
Yeah.
left and right margins.
Uh,
Can we change the up and down margins?
yeah, you can change the up and down margins also. I've told you that also during the class that you can change the up and down margin also from the ruler. Any other question? Everybody has put their attendance on the chat box.
Yes, ma'am. I have
Hanji.
also question.
Hanji.
Ma'am, please could you tell me about the expecting month of the exam? Because of I am also a professional person. Job.
Expecting marks of the exam means?
It may be June, yeah, July.
Not March
I mean,
month.
Acha, when the exam will be conducted,
yes, ma'am.
you are saying expecting marks. I didn't understand what does marks mean. See that
I say
depends
month.
because right now your session is up to 28th of May, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't think so. Probably it will be June, maybe July. It may go on.
Yes, ma'am.
But I am not sure because that is decided by the university. It is always the June session exam, but it may go to July also, may go to August also.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Anything else? Anyone?
But this year is no any pandemic, ma'am. No any COVID
See,
restriction also.
this season it's not so much of restrictions right now. Many schools are open, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Universities and colleges are open, so there is no restriction right now.
Yes, most probably it will be conducted in the month of June.
Yeah, we'll see that. The university will announce. Just hold on.
Because of if offline exam will be conduct, is required to leave. So I asked it, ma'am.
Sorry, Anji. What was Prashanta you were saying?
Hello, ma'am.
Anji.
Yes, I want to ask what is the expected month of the
Expected
exam, ma'am?
marks means what? The total marks of this lab you are saying?
No, ma'am. Month. I mean month, ma'am.
My expected month I can't say right now because of COVID. Everything has been late. The offline exams which were conducted by IGNOU were conducted in March, right? Which
Yes,
was
ma'am.
for December 2021 session. It was conducted in March. So
Yes, ma'am.
those people who will be will have the June session exam, I don't know, it will be conducted in August or July, whenever it will be conducted. But I probably believe it will not be conducted in June.
Right, ma'am.
No, we don't have lectures in June. Your schedule is up to, I think, 28th of May, whatever the last day.
Ma'am, it may be August, July last, ma'am.
July last, what does that mean?
July in the first week of August, ma'am.
I can't say it in the first week it will be conducted or in the last week it will be conducted. It may be July, it may be August also.
In this regard, is prior any notification give will be by an IGNOU authority, ma'am?
They will notify you whether you will have an online exam, you will not be related to offline exam, then they will decide a date sheet separately for you, if it will be online exam.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So that has to be decided by the university. Yes, Sonal, what do you want to say?
Ma'am, so the lecture which we are having now is for first semester only, no?
That is only first semester, yes. After your online exam or your whatever offline exam, whatever will happen, after that your second semester will start.
So for the second semester, again we will have to attend all the second semester lectures.
Yes, you have to attend. Again, the same thing is there. Theory lectures are not compulsory in attendance, but if you attend it, it is better for you to understand the topic. And practical lectures are 70% attendance is compulsory. Same thing.
Okay, ma'am.
For every semester, it is the same thing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right? Anything else? Everybody has put their attendance in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So we'll meet tomorrow then and do the other part of the word, right? And I don't know, in your Word document, you are sorry, in your assignment, what questions are asked? We'll discuss that tomorrow, right? We'll see what questions are asked in your assignment, in your practical assignments. We can discuss that.
Ma'am, please do a favor when we require recorded lectures, especially for JSNH. I really required it yesterday's and today's lecture. So, will you please tell IGNOU to upload it on their YouTube channel?
See, I have already told them, I have already informed the IGNOU authorities that students are asking for the lectures on YouTube or LMS. So they probably will be doing that. Is your problem for FEG solved? All those who have problem for the FEG subject?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
I told them yesterday only, I have forwarded the thing to them. So probably they have solved it. So I've also told about this problem also. So let us see when it will be solved for the YouTube lectures to be uploaded, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
What else? Anything? So should we end the class today? Everybody has put their attendance in the chat box?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Okay, fine. Then we meet tomorrow.
Thank you.
Welcome.